for it. And so the reason to step into maturity is because then you become actually responsible for your lived life. You live in real human agency for the choices that you make. And maturity is realizing that you don't have as much influence as you've been told in life, as far as like what's happening outside of you. Like life is going to life. Other people are going to do shit. But you might get hit by a bus. You have no control over those things. But where you have agency is how you choose to relate to yourself, to others, to the planet, and what happens in life. That is 100% within your agency and responsibility. And that is how I call it a life worth living. I can't define what a life worth living is for someone else, but everyone can define that for themselves.
Wow. A life worth living. And with this, we're going to close.
Life is easy and great and whatever. Life is hard.
It's hard. It is hard. And that's part of life, right?
Yes.
It's like to expect it not to be hard is like not being alive.
Right. Or expect yourself to always be happy or love everybody.
Positive.
Yeah.
Positive. Shanti, sage it. Put the sage and all be okay. Anytime that someone tells me, Vaughn, why don't you just a little bit of sage? I'm like, no, I'm pissed off. I'm not going to use sage. My pissed off is my sage. I got to experience it and live it and learn from it. Yes.
And the one reason is like, we don't is because we don't, if you feel like you're dangerous or you're a danger to someone, it's because you're not taking responsibility for yourself, your feelings, your behaviors, your language, your words, your tone of voice even. This is what I teach. Like your tone of voice matters. And you are what maturity is the cultivation and capacity and skill set of being always aware of your own experience. So you can never say, I didn't know. Unless, of course, you do something you didn't know, like in real fact. But you can never say, I didn't, you say something really shitty to somebody, you're like, oh my God, I didn't even know I said that. That will never happen to you again because you're taking full responsibility for your experience. It's full awareness of your life.
Wow. This is, again, we're closing this chapter, not podcast. Please, everybody, send us your questions, your feedback. I will, and I don't know why, but my listeners send it to me through Facebook and Instagram instead of on the podcast. You can also leave your questions in the podcast area, but we'll catch them all. You can feel how important this work is. What we are experiencing as a humanity requires this awareness of maturity, embodiment of maturity to eldership, boundaries, all of what Shanti is sharing. And she's is just beginning. It's not, the depth of her work is so important. I think it's like a re-education for eldership in the planet too. I have tons of notes. I know myself, every time I talk to her, it enriches my life. It enriches the life of my children. I'm going to go implement what she recommended with my daughter today. And I actually recommend for you all to just practice something that she just shared. And if you want to reach out to her, it's through social media, it's through Facebook, right, Shanti?
Yep. It's the easiest, fastest way. I mean, you can email me, but it will take me a while.
So just the easiest, fastest ways through Facebook. Again, we'll put all her links, and she'll be coming back to record another episode. We're going to speak in the next one, the skill set of love, and in the following one, if she wants to come back, a life worth living. Those are our topics. So I'm already letting you know. This is why we're going to base the podcast, because it's so important what she's sharing. And not only for us individuals, but for us as a culture of human civilization. So thank you, Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time. Un beso. Adios. Thank you for listening to the Spirituality Now podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and share us with a friend. To learn more about how to live more present in the moment and take your faith into action, visit thelaflorteachings.com/faith to access the free training of 21 Days of Faith in Action today.